Welcome back, everybody. Well, we're approaching the 1st of May, and we'll take a look at what the garden is doing. We are just like about 1 day away from it really getting hot here in Virginia. So they're talking, anywhere from 80 or 90. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see how hot it gets. But this is the kiwi vine, and as you can see, it is really taking off. You'll see the little kiwi blooms. They're about ready to open up, and I'm letting the vines run a bit, and then once I get some flexibility with them, we'll kind of tie them to the this fence and everything. But I figure here in the next day or few, if it's going to get in the mid 80s Fahrenheit, near 90, everything will bloom out right decent. Alright, we got the drip irrigation system running, and I anticipate with it getting as hot as I say it's going to get hot, that it's really going to come in handy. Grapevines are still waking up. Yeah, I hear you, Mr. Robin. But it's take a little bit longer for them to get their act together, but everything's waking up. Alright, here we are at the Concord grapes, and see little clusters of baby grapes just about everywhere. Looks like a pretty good little haul coming this year, maybe. We'll see. Alright, we got tons of strawberries. More Concord grapes down this way. Baby grapes. Blue jay. I hear you. Asian pear. This guy's not going to do anything this year, but really putting on a growth spurt. And you see a nice amount of baby strawberries, and they're blooming up real good. The olive tree, and it's starting to grow. You can see baby leaves in there. Alright, apricot tree. It will not do anything this year, just grow. Yeah, I hear you, buddy. I just gave you fresh water, so do your thing, man. Alright, a little orange tree. Alright, peaches. They look like they're doing pretty good. I sprayed them with that fruit tree spray the other day to keep the funguses and the insects away. Alright. Another peach tree. It's got a goodly amount on there. Hopefully we don't get any really violent storms. Okay. Strawberries everywhere. Alright. This is another plum tree. It will not produce this year, maybe next year, but it is flat putting on a growth spurt. We got a fig tree. And there are some figs in there, unless something ate them again. Alright. Cherry tree. I forget what the name of the variety is, but the ones that have like gold and red colors. But looks like it's got a nice little crop going up. Alright. There's some strawberries. Apple tree. It will not produce this year. It's still in its infancy, so to speak, but probably next year. Alright. Methley plum. Loaded pretty good. A lot of it, I wouldn't say a lot, but a certain amount of this will fall off, and you probably see some on the ground underneath it. But last year it did really good. I mean, it was loaded up pretty decent. Alright, nectarine tree. So you can see the characteristic red blush on the one side there. Definitely pretty. Nice little haul up in there. This is the back side of the kiwi. And we got a good bit of metal fencing here for it to climb on, and I'll help train it along once the vines get a little bit longer. Blueberry, pink lemonade blueberry, and yes, it will produce a few this year. This is year 3 for it, so we'll see. Alright, gooseberry. You see the baby gooseberries in there? Alright, here's one of the manifolds for the drip irrigation. Starting to see some summer squash plants. Alright. Pear tree. Okay. There's I want to say about 15 tomato plants of various varieties. And yes, there are blooms on them. There's some cucumber plants coming up. These are bell peppers, green ones. Almost time to tie the tomato plants to these little posts I stuck in the ground. Look at the back side of these grapes. Pretty little haul coming, I think. Look at the stems. Tons of strawberries everywhere. Alright. Let's look up. There's the row of tomato plants. You can see the part of the drip irrigation system running along the ground. And this particular one is solar powered, and we'll get this thing turned on here in a little bit, because like I said, it's going to get hot. This is the last day of the real cool weather. Alright, here we are on the back side of this methyl plum. Nice little haul. Growing. Looks like a bird started to do a nest up here. But usually not a good place for nesting material, or put a nest. Okay. We got rosemary, thyme, some oregano around the other side. Alright, back side of the apricot tree. Back side of the little orange tree. Look at it, look at them thorns on it, sucker. Yep, might have to get one of them posts and kind of train it out like this one. More peaches. Okay. Still a bunch of work to do. Yesterday was a real windy day. It looks like I'm going to have to go out here and clean this bird bath again here. I did it yesterday, but it looks like again here today. And we got one of the trail cams set up where it's higher up, where it gives you a bit different vantage point when we do bird bath Wednesdays. And there's the other trail cam that gives you a kind of straight on shot. This is what you normally see, but we're going to try something different here. And got the little platform here, put a couple screws in it where you can pivot it out and get all the husk out of there. Yeah, I hear you, bird. Anyway, this is the backside view of all the fruit trees and the system. We got our compost tumbler. All right, everybody. Well, this is we'll call this late April, early first week of May garden tour. Hope everybody's doing good, and see you next time around.